What's up, everybody? Crash here. Welcome back to Crash Against the Spread, where we talk about sports from a betting perspective. It is Tuesday, January 23rd, and we have 5 basketball games to go through. If you like the videos, like the content, please like the video and subscribe to the page. Trying to grow one day at a time, and you guys are the biggest help in doing that. Talking about yesterday, we had 4 picks. We went 2-2. Some of the leans that I went through in the video that I wasn't able to get to actually came through. So I'm thinking maybe I will stick to spreads for a little bit and see if I do better for us there. We had Detroit to cover the 12.5 against Milwaukee, and they lost by 11, or no, 9. We had Cleveland minus the 1.5. I actually got it at 2 on Hard Rock by the time I bet the game, but they won by 27. So good game there. We had 2 totals. I lost the over on the Boston Dallas game. I had 239 and got to 229, and I lost the over on the Milwaukee and Detroit game. It got to 235. So 2-2. If I would have looked at the Bulls and the Spurs yesterday, like I said in the video, or even the Grizzlies, we would have had a winning day or a sweep. So we're looking at spreads today. Stay off the totals. We talk about each of the games, so that'll give us a lot to pick from. Starting with the Nuggets and the Pacers. Pacers are 4.5 home underdogs. Numbers at 239. I'm going to lean towards the Pacers here, at either 4.5 or 5, wherever you can get it. Halliburton is a game time decision, and even without him, they've been playing well to covering spreads. So with the Nuggets on the road, I'm going to lean towards the Pacers in the first game. Knicks and the Nets. This game is on TNT. Nets are 4.5 point underdogs. Totals at 223. I'd lean Knicks. Nets have won like 3 games since November, or since sometime in December. I was looking at. But they're 2-7 and 1 against the spread in the last 8 games. 2-8 straight up. And the Knicks are opposite, 8-2 straight up, 7-3 against the spread in the last 8 games. I just trust them better on the road or at home. I think they have a better squad. And it's 5 points, not too high for us to back the Knicks on the road. So don't trust the Nets. Knicks minus 4.5. Jazz versus the Pelicans. Pelicans 6.5 point favorites in New Orleans. Totals at 239. Jazz have been rolling against the spread. When I look at it specifically, the Jazz are 7-3 against the spread in their last 10. They lost their most recent 2. 1 point to the Rockets, by 5 points to the Thunder. Other than that, they haven't lost by more than 6 points since the beginning of January. So that was January 3rd in Boston. They lost by 6. No, they got blown out. Sorry. They got blown out in that one. That was the last time it happened. But it was beginning of January. They've been rolling since. So after that game, there was a 6-game win streak, and they just lost 2 in a row. So I am going to back the Jazz to keep it close against the Pelicans. Pelicans in their last, in their last 10, are 6-4 straight up and 6-4 against the spread. Most recently, coming off a loss to the Suns in New Orleans, and losses to Dallas and Denver and the Clippers in that same time span that I was talking about for the Jazz. So losing to decent teams, but they're losing at home. And the Jazz are covering point spreads right now. So we're going to back the Jazz plus 6.5. Blazers and Thunder. No big thoughts on this game. I'm just going to go Thunder minus the 14. Last time these two teams played, it also was a blowout. And I think the Thunder are the much better team. Portland is 3-7 in their last 10, 4-6 against the spread. Just blown out by the Lakers. A nice win against the Pacers. A loss against the Nets. That's no good. And then a bunch of losses. Oh, no, they won against the Nets. Then a bunch of losses. Yeah, I don't like this game. I don't like betting on the Blazers, and I don't like betting close to 15 points with anybody as a favorite. So this might be the only one I stay off of. I could only look to Oklahoma City though. And Lakers and Clippers, the last game up. Clippers are 9-point favorites at home. There's no LeBron in this one. He is out with an injury. Anthony Davis on the injury report, but he will probably play if LeBron sits. As we know, these guys are, they share a stadium for now. So the Clippers are technically at home and playing a better basketball as of late. So with Portland being the only team the Lakers have really dominated in the last couple games, I'm going to roll with the Clippers, especially with no LeBron. So that's going to be my bet for this one. We will go Pacers plus the 5, Knicks minus the 4.5, Jazz plus 6.5, and Clippers minus the 9 for today's picks. So those will be the 4. Lock those in. Let's get this money. Like I said, if you like the content, please like and subscribe. And we'll be back tomorrow to talk about more NBA basketball. Have another 8 games tomorrow. So talk to you then.